Hi, we're going to talk again about how third-party opinion companies are ruining the hobby, actually. Let's talk about their effect on pricing in the marketplace, or should I say perceived pricing, right? I was the last editor on the Sanders Price Guide. That was in 1996. I was the author of the last 4 editions of the Autograph Collector Price Guide. Hasn't been a price guide in the market since that one went out of print. Now, most uneducated people think they don't need a price guide. They think that all they need to do is look on eBay to see documented prices. And that would be true if it was compiled of all only sold prices in dealers' catalogs or auctions and online across the board, but it's not. They think they just need to look to eBay for pricing. That's wrong on so many levels. Let's look at why. First of all, eBay's totally in control by the third-party companies at this point. They put up someone like Morgan Freeman, for example, and the company owns seller accounts, and there's quite a few of them, by the way, that they own. Don't let them kid you. And they list them at, and I'm not making this up, seriously, $5,000. $5,000. $8,000 is a Beatles set of signatures. $5,000 for Morgan Freeman. He's still alive, still signing. Now, he signed his mail authentically for years, by the way, too. He doesn't sign now only because of advanced arthritis. So they say he's worth $5,000. Nearly, like I said before, a set of Beatles signatures. I'm a big fan, but $5,000? No. So the reason they do that is they then go to the next step, which is remove anybody trying to sell a Morgan Freeman besides the companies that they either support them by constantly stickering with them, having things authenticated by them, or that they own themselves, by the way. Does this mean he's worth $5,000? Of course not. They're trying to justify charging more to authenticate him, which they do, by the way. No one has ever sold one for $5,000, ever. So there's been 1 or 2 uneducated buyers who have gone into there and then offered, because they all say make an offer, of course, in say the $1,500 range, and absurdly paid that. And it's absurd the way they offer them. It's just greed. So excuse me, I say immediately accepted. So that means he's worth $1,500 to $2,000 because there are a couple people who have paid that? Really? Well, there's a couple of people who we've seen lately have gone into a crowd and shot it up with a gun. That doesn't mean it's right? No, a price isn't just 1 or 2. A price isn't a gallery price in Vegas. Those are all sold to non-educated, non-collectors, someone looking for something for their boss, they're a fan of just that one person. They're never going to collect autographs again after that. I've sold John Wayne's framed at auctions for $15,000. Is he worth that? No, because when you look at the average John Wayne, you're going to see at a fraction of that. So it's not worth that because one person did it. Now you go to Caesars Mall, for example, at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, and there's a gallery there, Antiquities, we've sold to a lot over the years, and they'll have $50,000 on something worth $5,000. And they get it. Every now and then someone will win at the tables, and they'll come in there and say, that's cool, I'd like that for my wall. That's not a collector. That's not some way to establish price. We just got offered a Queen Victoria, a run-of-the-mill signature this week. 3 sold in the last week, documented, in the $275 to $550 range. What did they say when we made them a fair offer on it? They said, oh no, someone online selling it for $3,500, so your offer's too low. Now, online, people believe in Bigfoot too, by the way. What's your point? They weren't selling it, they were offering it. Big difference. Third party has done this, and eBay's complicit in it because they started life as an auction site. Now they are just outrageously price something basically and hope people will offer you on it twice what it's worth. You don't believe that? Look up your favorite category and then click auction versus buy it now, and you'll see what I mean. It started as an auction site. It's not an auction site anymore. Worse still, there are uneducated sellers, not seasoned dealers, mind you, who believe these price structures. Jack Nicholson, he does not bring $2,500 plus. You'd think so looking on eBay, but he doesn't. And those few that are out there privately signed under contracts to loans or bringing their asking price, they're dumping them to dealers on the sly. Did you get that joke? For less than another high-profile company who shill bids on their private signed product routinely on eBay to make it appear as if they're getting their values when in fact they're not. Wake up, collectors. Why would you pay for a Margot Robbie the same as a vintage Laurel and Hardy? It's crazy. That's nuts. Yes, I know they paid her too much to sign for them, but that's on them. That's their company's mistake. She still signs for fans out on the street, and they sell for much more reasonable prices. She's still young. She looks healthy to me. So she's probably going to have God knows how many decades of signing in her future. She could be sitting at a show like the Hollywood show signing one day. So she could sign her mail in retirement. People have done that too. So don't let eBay be your conscience or your guide, little Jiminy, okay? Certainly don't play into the games and market manipulation of the third-party companies. Instead, we're going to teach you in the coming videos how to price things for real, where you can get things at a fair price and not get fleeced. In the meantime, happy collecting, everybody.